Hello YouTube, welcome to my Rode Wireless Go distance test. Let's skip the intro and jump straight into it. So first things first, for this test what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put the Rode Wireless Go receiver on my back here. The reason is because the receiver does better when the transmitter is facing the receiver, so it will do slightly better. And the reason why I'm doing this is because when you normally do a walk and talk, you are normally facing the camera. You wouldn't really walk away from the camera, but for this test we are going to do just that. So I'm walking here. Apparently the Rode Wireless Go does 75 meters from transmitter to receiver. We're going to test that. Now I pre-ordered this about a couple of months ago. I pre-ordered this, and this is made in Australia, by the way. This is Alice Springs, Australia, right in the middle. The Rode Wireless Go is made here, but it took me a long time to get it. A lot of people got it before me. People in the US got it weeks before, even though it's made in Australia. I'm not sure. They made it in Sydney, then they sent it around the world before coming back to Australia. Anyway, it says I've done 0.5 kilometers. What is that, 50 meters? So we should be coming towards the end, but I mean, look. So as I was saying, it took me a while to get it, and since then there's been a lot of videos about the Wireless Go already, which means that, well, you've probably already seen a lot of them. This guy over here, he is in New Zealand. He actually ordered the Wireless Go from us from the USA, and then it came. Now I'm in a very well, there's no one around. This is Alice most times of the year. So what was I saying? We had 80 meters. Oh, right now I'm using a lapel mic. So I'm using a lapel mic connected into the I just find you can pay a lot of money for lapel mics, but don't bother. Lapel mics are cheap. It's super cheap. So that's what I'm doing here, and I've got it sort of sitting underneath my shirt, because it is a bit of a windy day, and I might transmitter. Anyway, moving on. I was saying I should have someone behind the camera. YouTube channel Future Shock. So I'm not sure if this is being received, but we are from my starting point, just using a little app to measure it. I don't know how accurate it is, but really this is a very there's not much here, right? There's not much around me, and normally if the doesn't perform as well, I don't think I'll get as distance. Anyway, I'm back to the camera. I tell you what, let's put this one to the front. Apparently it does matter if you are using it in line of sight. Though having said that, I saw one video on YouTube, the Everything Man, Tim, strange character in a good way, great guy. He did a test where he was in the other room and downstairs. So you can push your luck sometimes when it comes to this. Now I'm using this on the Sony 6500, and bit of an oversight there from the Sony 6500 designers. The camera, you have to remove the eyepiece, which is not an issue, but it's just, well, maybe it is an issue. It's kind of a bit frustrating because the transmitter doesn't sit on, sorry, the receiver doesn't sit on so well. Also, I've heard rumors that the Dead Kittens are they're not very effective, and they're probably going to replace them. I don't know if that's true or not. So that's it all from me. I hope you found this video useful. This test, by the way, wasn't 100% accurate. The measurement app that I use, Walkometer, might not have been calibrated fully, but I just think from the visuals, from what you can see, you do get a good idea of the distance that you can reach. The lens was at 18 millimeters, so it is a little bit wide, so it does make everything look a bit bigger, but that wasn't my intention. Was only just to show the whole area rather than make things look bigger than it is. So that's just my disclaimer. The bag as well. Oh, and I got some B-roll shots of the unboxing. Let's take a look at those. But the bag that everything fits in, or supposed to fit, it doesn't fit. The two USB-C cables don't actually fit in here if you put everything in. Like, I don't know. I don't know why no one's mentioned that. But apart from that, I'm quite happy with the product. And I will see you all in the next one. So this has been Harry, Future Shock Digital. See ya.